welcome back to a new vlog. So this morning I've baked a sourdough. It's just come out of the oven, and then I'm gonna go to Pilates. We're gonna go for a walk, and then I got some new bits from H&M that I think are gonna create like a really good like summer capsule wardrobe. So I thought we could try those on together. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a good vlog today. And yesterday I finished The Gilded Age, but I didn't realize I was about to finish it because I'd just been playing next, and I didn't realize that I had made it to season 3. And I watched the final episode and I was like, that's it? Like, I've been getting so into these characters. Like, oh gosh, I feel like I wasn't mentally prepared, and so I feel like I'm like still processing it and being like, oh my god, I was not ready for this to finish. If you haven't watched it yet, you absolutely should. It's so interesting. I love anything set in New York. I love like historical drama. Apparently I've been getting really into history stuff lately. That seems new. I never used to be that interested, but I just realized, like, because I just love old stuff so much, that it makes sense to look at the original references, like when was this coming from? And I just think I got so interested in it that now I'm listening to an audiobook about like the robber barons of the Gilded Age, like Cornelius Vanderbilt, like Jay Gould, the Rockefellers, like all those kinds of people that kind of founded America as it is today, I guess, in a sense. Because I just think it's really interesting that a lot of them didn't come from money. A lot of them were really poor, and they created what they actually ended up creating. And because like me having a psychology background, I just find it so interesting. Like the psychology of success, I think, is so fascinating to me. And I just I wish I could be like a fly on the wall in their brain. I want to know what they think about when they get up in the morning. I want to know what they think about before they go to bed. Like, I am just fascinated. I hate when people say things are their new hyperfixation, but this literally is my new hyperfixation. Like, I never thought in a million years I would be listening to a biography about like the robber barons of the Gilded Age and being like absolutely like glued to the edge of my seat. I find it so fascinating. Because like New York City is one of my absolute favorite cities in the world. And I really wanted to move there. Funny story, the year before I moved to Australia, I was living in Toronto at the time. And so I lived in Toronto because it was the closest you could get to New York, but still be in Canada. And because it's only like an hour on the plane, and flights are pretty inexpensive, I would go down basically as much as I could. And I remember walking down the street one day and it was cold. Like, I remember the exact jacket I was wearing. It was kind of like a long puffer jacket with like a fluffy hood. And I don't know what happened to that jacket now, but it was really warm. It was really good, actually. And I remember like walking down the street and being like, I am putting the intention out into the universe that I am going to move to New York. I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I'm putting it out there. And like a bird pooed on my shoulder as I was thinking this to myself. And I was like, it's a sign. It's going to happen. And then, long story short, I moved to Australia instead. So I got half of it right. I did move somewhere else. I did not move to New York, and I still haven't moved to New York. But now I think New York would be a little bit overstimulating for me. I'm not really a city girl anymore. I like a little bit slower pace of life. I like a little bit more space. I like a bit more room. But I would love to go back and visit again one day if the stars align. And also, while we're on the topic of New York, so growing up, like one of my early childhood crushes that I can remember was like Tom Felton, who like plays Draco in the Harry Potter movies, if you don't know that. And if you don't know that, have you been living under a rock? Anyways, and I don't know what that says about me, that like an actual bully and like the villain of the story was my like teenage childhood crush for like many years. I had a picture of him in my locker as Draco. Like, yeah, I don't know, do with that information what you will. But yeah, like, and I just love how as an adult, like all the other actors, the other actors seem to have been like, okay, we've moved on with life, like that was just a phase, we want to create a bit of distance, bit of space. No, Tom Felton is still the biggest fan. He's like pretending to be his character in little videos on YouTube. He's like going to the opening of the Harry Potter store. Like, yeah, I love that. And then I found out that he is reprising his role as Draco in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway. And I was like, oh my God, I need to go. I need to be in the same room as him. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen. We'll see. If it's meant to happen, putting it out into the universe, let's manifest it. Because that would just honestly make like little 11-year-old to like 16-year-old Kim just so happy. Anyways, that aside, yes, I love New York. I love the food there. It's just one of my favorite places. I love Central Park. I love all the restaurants. I love wandering around. I love the museums. I love everything about it. I don't think I could live there now, but I definitely like to go and visit. That said, it's a lot further away from Australia than it was when I was in Toronto, so it's been a while. But where was I going with that? Oh yeah, The Gilded Age. If you haven't watched it, you absolutely should. And because it was created by the guy who created Downton Abbey, and I'm apparently in my historical era needing a fix, I think I'm gonna watch Downton Abbey next, which, shock horror, I've actually never seen. Which is crazy to me when I really think about it, because I'm like, oh my God, that is so many things that you love. Like, that is England, historical things, like castles, the whole bit. So that's next. And yeah, let's get this day started. I did this. Also, today is apparently an activewear all day kind of day, although I might take the sweater off. It's a bit warm out. So I was working on my thesis documents, and so I work on it in sections, and I save each section, and then those get sent to my supervisors. They edit it, they send it back, I make the revisions, so on and so forth, and that just happens over and over until you die. Not really. Until you finish your PhD. But yeah, so I have the document with their edits, and then I have the document that I work on, and somehow I was working away on it, and things were going really good, and I was like, okay, I'll take a break for lunch, and then I was like, okay, save this. I don't know how this happened, but the document I was working on, the file name got overwritten, and I saved the edit document and overwrote it as that, so I completely lost all the work that I did. That was a week of work. And because it wasn't deleted or anything, I tried a bunch of file recovery programs. That didn't work, and I kind of just had to accept that a week's worth of work was just down the drain. I was gonna have to rewrite it, which was not great. But I've rewritten most of it, and I guess it was easier the second time because you already know what you wrote. And I had little bits and pieces of it in different things, so I was able to kind of piecemeal it together and get a little bit of it back together. But yeah, definitely disheartening. I've never done that before. Touch wood, that never happens again. And even I would have thought there was something where you could go back and see a past version of it. But apparently I didn't have that turned on because I guess I used to autosave to the OneDrive thing, and then I stopped doing that for some reason. I don't know, but I have learned my lesson, and let this be a lesson to you. If you have documents, make sure you've got an autosave thing, something that saves it to a cloud. I'm gonna take this off. I am very warm right now. That afternoon sunshine is coming in, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, let that be a good reminder to you to make sure that you save your things. I think what I'm gonna do from now on is like save a version of things too. Like say like I've done all these edits for today, and I'm gonna like save it as like a version with today's date, and then like just as a backup somewhere so I can see the versions that I've been working on. And because what I figured would work was if I just like used my emails as a bit of an archive, and every time I would send it to my supervisors I'd be like, oh yeah, I can go back and see what I was working on with whatever I sent to them. But anyways, to make myself feel a little bit better, I thought we would do like an H&M summer capsule wardrobe try on. So H&M is just kind of killing it at the moment, so I got a few things from them and I thought I could share them and sort of share like my thought process on like how do I decide like what I'm gonna choose, and like how do I get it to go all together, like what do I think about when it's like you're sort of preparing for dressing for the next season, like what are the things I kind of look for. So the thing H&M does really well is linen. First, this, I already, like, I had to wear this yesterday because it came and I was like, oh my god, I tried it on, and yeah, it's literally just the perfect white linen shirt. It is a teensy bit see-through, but if you wear like a skin colored bra, that's okay. But honestly, I just think this is something that everyone needs in their wardrobe, because you can toss this on over like a tank top and shorts. You can button it up if you want a bit more of a formal look and pair it with like tailored shorts. You can just, there's so many things you could do with this. Like, I'm just like, you're never ever gonna regret having a white linen shirt in your closet. You can style it with a pair of trousers. You can change completely how it looks by like rolling up the sleeves, rolling down the sleeves. You could pair it with a pair of like white linen like trousers, or like just drawstring pants. And I did actually get a pair of white linen trousers that were in this haul, but they were too big, so I sent them back. I've ordered the new ones. I don't think those will come. They're not going to come today. It's like Friday afternoon when I'm filming that. But yeah, I paired them together and I thought it was a really cute look. The linen doesn't match perfectly, but I still think it looks really cute together. And if you wanted it to be a bit more relaxed, like you could have your shirt not tucked, like just like pajama style. I do find sometimes being petite, that can be a hard look to pull off because it is a lot of fabric, and I find it just kind of makes me look kind of shapeless. But if you're tall, that kind of thing works really well. Yeah, so a white linen shirt. This one from H&M is honestly such a winner. You could, I would say this is true to size. I got a size small. I would say as a small, it fits how you would want a shirt to fit. Like, it's not tight. You'll see. I'll try everything on for you and show you like how I would style it. Next are these linen tailored shorts. I loved these so much I bought them in 3 colors, and if you get them too, you will see why. I think they do these every year, but you can see they have like a nice front pleat detailing. The linen is a really nice weight. They come in like all the good classic colors, like this nice green. I have like sort of an oatmeal color. I've got a navy pair. They come in black as well, but I already have a lot of black shorts, so I didn't think that I needed that. But if you like wearing black, they're gonna be your ultimate black linen perfect short for summer. They do have a little bit of elastic detailing at the back, so they'll fit you really well. And honestly, these look like they could be so much more expensive, but they're from H&M. And also, I will show you, these are the navy, and it's a really nice dark, like rich navy too. I have been getting really into wearing navy, especially as a dark autumn. It's one of your like better than black colors, and I have been really loving it. Like with a crisp white shirt, with a striped shirt, with a light blue shirt, with like a knit like polo would look really cute, kind of preppy. These are just amazing, and honestly, like you could wear them into autumn too, depending on like the climate where you're at. You could get a lot of wear out of these. So I think a navy is just like a nice option if you don't want to wear black, but you still want to wear something that's like a darker color. I think navy is a really nice option. And this one is those were already open because I couldn't wait to open that package. But this dress, I have had my beady little eye on it for so long, and for the longest time you could only get it in blue, but I wanted the white one, and I knew the white one existed because I saw it in H&M in Europe in the summer. And this, it's gonna need to be steamed, but we'll do that when we try it on, is like a gorgeous white cotton broderie shirt dress, maxi length, beautiful balloon sleeves, and like this detailing, it looks honestly like, I'm just blown away. Like the quality of this is next level, like for H&M, and it's really nice and light too. So like say maybe in the summer where you're gonna go somewhere, like maybe you work in an office, or maybe you're gonna go to something where you want to be a little bit more covered up, I think this is going to be a great option because it's not overly heavy. It doesn't feel like flimsy or cheap or anything, but it's like a nice light cotton. It comes with this tie waist belt, and that broderie detail does go all the way to the bottom. So yeah, and it's got these like nice little covered buttons, as you can see. Just thought this was going to be like a really beautiful classic staple. Like if you've been here for a while, you know I love a white cotton shirt dress. I just love them. I have so many. You can see what's happening in the wardrobe behind, and that's not even all of them. Like that's like the dresses I've had out for winter. So I don't know what's gonna happen in summer. In summer we're gonna have to do a bit of like a stock rotation for putting all the sweaters and knits and everything away. But yeah, I think this is a really, really good option that it's never gonna date. It's always gonna look like classic, elegant, put together. You don't have to think about it too hard. You just throw on a pair of slides, grab your bag, off you go out the door. Like it is just the easiest way to look really like nicely put together, and like you really tried and you put in effort and you feel lovely, but you're super comfortable as well. Like to me, wearing something like this is like, it's like wearing activewear all day. Although I feel like when I wear activewear all day, I don't ever feel like my day truly started. I don't know if that's just me, but it's like I put it on in the morning, I go to Pilates or do whatever I'm doing, I come home, and then I like put on my outfit for the day, and if that doesn't happen, like I don't feel like I'm dressed. Like talking to you right now, I think it's like, I don't know, like it's 3 p.m., 4 p.m., can't remember. I feel like it's 8 a.m. Like I'm like, oh yeah, my day is starting soon. Wrong, your day is winding down. But anyways, and then this, apparently I was on like a really big linen adventure. But like one, H&M linen is really, really good quality. Like their bed sheets as well, really nice. Two, linen or any natural fiber is just going to help keep you so cool in the summer because it's going to be breathable. Like anything that's not a natural fiber is going to make you so hot. It's going to make you sweaty. It's going to make you smell. Nobody wants that. So yeah, I always look for natural materials, linen, cotton. I'm not a big silk fan, I have to say. I just don't like how it's shiny. And that goes for satin too. Like, I will be dead before you catch me wearing something satin. But anyways, so this is a little white linen waistcoat that I thought, one, would go really good with like a linen midi dress, midi skirt that I have. I thought this would be a really cute option over the top. It is more of a cream than it is like a true white, but that's okay. I don't mind a bit of like mixing, like your white's not perfectly matching. It doesn't bother me. Like I think it's still tonal. These little horn buttons are really cute, and yeah, I think this is gonna be, we'll see how it fits. It does look very wide. Maybe it's kind of more of like a boxy fit. I don't know. Oh, maybe that will fit. We'll find out. But I thought this would go really good with the trousers that are not currently here because I sent them back and I'm buying the right size ones. I thought it would go really good with that, and then you could get like a bit of a sort of a linen pantsuit look. So yeah, I think that is a cute option. Next, we have the shorts that I bought in every single color. And So I saw that they also had like a linen blazer in this color, but now I'm looking at them side by side, and the color, they call this light beige. So yeah, I think these will be really great with just like a crisp classic white shirt, with like a navy shirt, with a black shirt, with like any kind of button down. I think would be really cute styled with this. If you even wanted to go for a more relaxed look, like I think like a ribbed tank top and then even like the white linen shirt over your arms, I don't know, that would be a really cute way to make it like more casual. I just think these are gonna match with absolutely anything, and that's kind of what I'm looking for in my wardrobe. Is like I want things that you get the versatility out of them because you can just mix and match them really easily. Like I even think you could do, like, it's not a perfect match, but I don't hate it because I think tone-wise, they are similar. And I think this would be really cute with like some tan accessories to sort of like warm up the look. This is the linen blazer that I thought by putting together the linen shorts. The only thing I don't love about H&M is like, why are we wrapping things in so much plastic? This is the blazer. So yeah, she is a bit wrinkled, obviously, from I thought this, oh, I don't want to get makeup on it. These two together, although looking at them side by side, they are not the same. They're not the same. But even though on the website they said that they were the same shade, like called like beige or something, but I don't mind still. Like I think honestly you could wear those three together and have like a three-piece suit, which would be kind of cute and a vibe. Maybe we'll try styling that up together. But like you can already see, like you would get so many different looks out of this. Like I think even like the green shorts and this with like a crisp white shirt underneath, super cute and just very tonal for summer. And last but surely not least is this green linen shirt. So this is designed to be oversized. They only had the extra small left, so the extra small is what I bought. But I'm pretty sure this will fit because even this as an extra small, it does look quite oversized. And honestly, I'm okay with that. I think one of the things that, I don't know if this is like a more North American thing or what, but the thing I've noticed is like, I really think it's silly to get hung up on the sizes of things because honestly, sizes are so different across different brands. Things fit differently, the way that things are supposed to fit. And sometimes you want something to be more oversized, and I think sometimes they're, I don't know, maybe this is more a thing like I feel like I experienced growing up, is people were like obsessed with the idea of being like a 00 in jean sizes, which is insane that that's even a measurement. Like, what do you mean you're less than 0? Like, that's crazy to me. And they put like so much emphasis on being able to fit into a size 4 or size 2 or whatever it is. And it's like, you are a body, you are a human, you are not a number. It doesn't matter the size on your pants. Like, wear the clothes that fit you. If you want something to be looser, it's okay to size up. If you know something is oversized but you want it more fitted to you, it's okay to size down. Like, I think it's so crazy to like be beholden to a number on a piece of clothing that literally doesn't mean anything, because in one country this thing is this size and then in another country, like in Australia, an 8 is like the equivalent of a 4 in North America, and it's like the numbers are literally made up. So like deciding how like worthy you feel or how good you feel about your body based on a thing that is literally made up and doesn't mean anything, it's just like a reference point, is insane. It's like, it's crazy. So that's my rant for the day. And this is an extra small. I would normally take a small for reference in shirts, but I mean, like, you can see, like, I think this is going to be huge. Not huge, but it'll be like a good size shirt. I don't necessarily want a super baggy shirt. And I just think this color is everything. It's looking a little bit more washed out on the screen there, but like, oh my god, this to me is like my absolute favorite perfect shade of green. So yeah, so the first dress is on. I think this is amazing. It is really everything I would have wanted in a white shirt dress. I mean, like, the detailing is really amazing in the sense that, like, At the waistband, a lot of the time if you have like a button detail, especially if the waist is elasticated, and this one is, so you've got a little bit of stretch in the waist. We don't have pockets, unfortunately. But that's going to keep it from gaping when you're like sitting down or anything. We've got this nice little white tie belt. I think the fit is really nice. It definitely is roomy. Like, this is a size small, but I love the detailing on this. You can see the full length. I've just paired it with these little tan slides just for a little bit of height. But yeah, I think the detailing on this is just incredible, and it really is so light. It's so floaty. I think the fit's really nice. Like, it's not tight underneath the armpits or anything. Like, you've got almost like a bat wing detail. But yeah, and these really nice balloon sleeves, and the broderie detailing is really so nice. It just is one of those dresses that you just put it on and you feel really good in it, and it feels so light and floaty that I think this would be really comfortable in summer, especially if you, and you like are in any kind of like situation, or maybe at work where you feel like you have to be a bit more covered up, but you still want to feel like comfortable and cool. You really have a nice amount of fabric in the skirt, and you've got these little covered buttons that go all the way down. But I just think the detailing at the bottom is so beautiful. Like, you've got a good amount of swish in the skirt, and I just think this is one of those things that, like, I would probably pair it with like a tan bag, because you kind of want to let the dress do the talking, like something a little bit kind of pared back where the accessories aren't trying to compete with what you're wearing. They're just there to sort of accentuate, not accentuate, but like just be sympathetic with whatever else you're wearing, so that you don't feel like the dress, even though it's simple, like the detailing is really beautiful, so you don't want to feel like you're overdoing it with a bunch of other accessories. And I think this is one of those dresses that, like, you could dress it up a little bit, you could make it look a little bit more casual, you could just wear it for like maybe a nice brunch with the girlfriends, or I would just, to me, like, this is a good lounging dress. And like, what I mean by that is, like, this is just like a comfy dress that I could just put on in the morning and then just feel really good, like being around the house. But if you have to run out or like open the door for the postman or something, you feel comfortable and put together still. Like, that's what I mean by like a good house dress. And it's just comfortable to be in. I will say you have to be mindful of the color of the underwear that you're wearing under this, because I did notice, well, I was wearing black underwear before, and then I had to change it because I didn't want you to see it. We are not that good friends on the internet. So yeah, I think this is an absolute winner. Just a good, solid, like, wardrobe staple that is going to see you through. And I think this is also a really good option for like spring as well, like sort of spring, summer. And then I guess I like to wear white into autumn. I know some people are not a fan of that, but I like it. And I think, like, you could also button all the buttons all the way up, and that kind of gives it another look. But I personally like it a little bit open, and also, like, I'm just sensitive about things being on my neck. I don't like it. It really has to be like a special kind of like collared shirt for me to be able to actually button it all the way up and feel good about it. But yeah, I really like this. I think this is just a good wardrobe staple that is going to stand the test of time and be super versatile and work in a lot of different settings, which is what I love. So yeah, on to the next one. This is how I think I envisioned that you could style like the white linen shirt with the sort of light oatmeal colored shorts in a way that felt a little bit more casual. I feel like I'm ready to do some gardening in this outfit, ready to go for a market day, would even go for like a light walk, maybe like not a active power walk, but I would go for just like a regular everyday walk. And this is just so comfortable. The shorts honestly are so flattering. They kind of have like that A-line fit, so they're not like clingy to your thighs or anything, and they are a little bit of a longer length, which I do like, because I just think it's kind of, I don't know, I've gotten to a certain age now where I'm like, the goal is not to just wear the shortest shorts possible. Like, I don't want you to see my butt cheeks. And I feel like these are a really nice length, and this is the white linen shirt that is from H&M, and as you can see, it really is just a nice size, and it's really good for layering. If it's a little bit chilly, you could easily toss it in your bag and bring it with you. And the singlet is not from H&M. This is like, I always get my like singlets from Aritzia. I just think they have the best basics ever, and I think I've repurchased this exact tank top like multiple times, and I have it in white, I have it in black. Like, it's just the perfect ribbed singlet. But yeah, I think it's a really good layering piece, and that is one way that I would style these shorts for something a little bit more casual. But the other way I imagine that you could style them, this is the other way I imagined you could style it if you wanted to wear it more as a summer suit. It's not the perfect color match that I was hoping for, but I don't hate it. I've just kept on the same white tank top underneath and added a little brown and gold belt. I am very much a brown accessories for... Actually, I'm a brown accessories all year kind of brown girl. Never mind. I like them all the time. But if you wanted to have something a little bit more polished, I think, again, pairing them with the tan slides is really cute, especially when you tie it in with the belt. And I think this linen blazer actually fits quite well for H&M. I think the proportions are nice. It's a little bit oversized. I mean, you could button it up if you wanted to, but that's not really how I like to wear them. I think I usually just prefer to have it a little bit open. And I think with linen, it really lends itself to like a more relaxed vibe. Like, I guess a blazer is not super relaxed, but I mean, I would consider this like a daytime look. But yeah, that's how I would style these two together and how I was sort of envisioning it. I was hoping that these were going to be the same color, and now that they're not, I don't know. I'll think about it. Do you think I should keep the blazer? I think that's the thing where I'm not really sure, because I was really hoping that they would be the same color and then it would be a really cute suit all together. But I'm also not mad at it, so yeah, maybe let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is definitely how I would style this little linen waistcoat. I think even though the color match isn't perfect on these two, I really like how it's sort of like a cropped and goes into a V, and then I feel like it hits at a really nice point on the waist. It is a little bit boxier, so it's not like totally form-fitting, like suck you in kind of waistcoat, but I think that's nice for summer. It feels a little bit more relaxed. It feels a little bit laid back. I think this would look really cute with a pair of denim shorts, or like I was saying, with like a midi skirt or a white maxi skirt. And I really like this combo together. It feels really relaxed, it feels easy, it's just comfortable, like nothing is clinging to your body, which you don't really like, and I don't really like in summer anyways. You want to feel like nice and easy breezy, but you still feel a little bit put together, because the trousers, even though they're linen, they are tailored and they do have that little front pleat seam detailing. And as you can see, this oatmeal color really seems to go with everything. Like, these shorts have worked in so many different looks, and I think they're just going to be a really good workhorse in your wardrobe, because they're going to do so much for you. Like, they're so comfortable. I literally feel like I'm wearing like a pair of just like boxer shorts or something. Like, they fit so well, they are so comfy. And yeah, I think this set together is nice because it's like polished, but you also feel laid back and casual. I think you could probably wear this with a pair of flat slides, but I'm still wearing the same tan little block heel because, I don't know, I'm short. I like to have a bit of a heel where I can, but I think it would look really nice with just a pair of slides as well. I feel like obviously like a hat and some sunnies would go really good with this. It's just like a nice casual laid back yet put together look, which I really like. And I kind of like that it's not like, it's got a bit of a boxier fit. I think this would look really good with a pair of cropped jeans as well, like cropped wide leg jeans in like an ivory, or even a blue would look really nice as well. So yeah, I think this is a win. This is going to be staying for sure. Now I've paired the green sort of almost olive linen shorts with, would you call this more of an olive or this? Maybe this is more of a sage green and this is more of an olive green. But I've paired it with like the white tank top underneath just for a little bit of interest, and like haven't done all the buttons up and then have just tucked it in, which I think kind of creates like a cute sort of relaxed look, but also it gives you some layers if it's not super warm, or maybe in the evening, or like maybe it's not quite actually summer and you're like me and you are trying to dress for the next season because you're kind of tired of winter layers and you want to just wear something cute for summer. But I think this is a really cute way of doing this, where it kind of creates a little bit of interest. It's not just you wearing like a button-down shirt and a pair of shorts, which, don't get me wrong, that is a look I really, really like. I think you could almost even add like a little belt to this for a little bit of a detailing. And then also, of course, like I showed you before, you could absolutely wear this untucked, open. That looks really cute too. Definitely makes it a little bit more casual, and if you wanted, you could absolutely roll up the sleeves. This is the extra small, and it is quite an oversized fit shirt, or it's designed to be. But I think the extra small, like if you want it to be a fitted shirt, like it works super well. But I think, yeah, this is just a nice casual way of wearing it, and it's kind of like that same but different, so you're sort of following that formula of, yes, I wore those shorts in another color, but now that I'm doing it like this, it looks like a whole new outfit kind of. And I really like that as an option, like finding like formulas of like pieces that work together, and then if you try it in a different color or a different fabric, like it just gives you a way of switching things up. But you also, like, if you don't know what to wear, you have like a bit of a go-to, because you're like, oh, I can just throw these together and I know that they're gonna look good and I know that I'm gonna feel good, and it makes your life a whole lot easier. So I really love this. I'm obsessed with green, so this makes me very, very happy to be wearing this much green. I mean, I guess you could even like tie this up if you wanted to, for like a more of like a relaxed look, which is cute. I don't know if I look like I'm going on safari, but I'm okay with that. I feel like I would like, it's on my bucket list. There is like an equestrian tour company that you go horseback riding across the desert, like full out galloping, none of this like wandering around behind someone else, like full out galloping. There's lions, there's elephants, like it's literally on my bucket list. Like the things I would do to go on that trip. Oh my god. But yeah. Anyways, I'm ready for safari. I wouldn't wear this on a horse. I would wear the shirt on a horse. I wouldn't wear the shorts, obviously, because that leather on your bare inner thighs is not gonna feel very good. Anyways, yeah, I really love this shirt. I think it's gonna be super cute. And yeah, we've got a few more pieces to style up. Last but not least, every time I put on one of these outfits, I'm like, no, this one is my favorite. And then I'm like, but I actually liked all of the other ones as well. But for me right now, navy and white is just chef's kiss. I'm absolutely obsessed. And like a bit of ivory or like cream thrown in as well. I love navy with tan accessories. You know that I just love tan accessories in general, but for me this is like the perfect summer like outfit. I put the tan little block heel slides back on. I feel like I'm in a can. I put them back on, and yeah, I just love, because they make your legs look really long, and I mean, I don't have very long legs, as you can see, and they just are so flattering and just really help elongate your legs, which who doesn't want that? And yeah, to me this is just such an easy everyday outfit. I've rolled the sleeves because I just feel like it makes it a little bit more casual, a little bit more dressed down. If it's hot out, it's for practical reasons as well. And also when you're petite, having like your ankles and wrists showing kind of like makes you look a little bit more proportionate and just kind of balances the proportions of things. So yeah, I feel like this white shirt is an absolute winner. I'm pretty sure H&M do this shirt like all the time, so that's good. And I would say go to true to size in this one. The green one is meant to be an oversized shirt, and I sized down because that's all they had available. But this one, I would say, unless you do want a really oversized shirt, go true to size. The shorts, I went in a size 10, an Australian size 10. So that's like a 6 for North American followers. And I feel like H&M sizing sometimes is really inconsistent because the white linen trousers that I really wanted to show you that I ended up sending back, I tried them in a 10 and they were just way too big, like dragging on the floor, like way too much fabric. Like it just kind of was making it look like I was a tent. And that's not really a look that I want to go for when I'm putting outfits together. So I have tried ordering the 8, and I guess I will see. We'll see. I mean, I'll try it on for you maybe in the next video, or we can see how they like style with. I think it would style really well with like all of these things. And I've been really on the hunt for the perfect pair of like white linen trousers. Like it's been something I've been searching for a while, and I think these ones are really good. I'm really hoping they'll fit in the 8, so I guess we will see. But yeah, that was my H&M try-on. Let me know what you think. I think I'm definitely going to keep the shorts. I'm iffy on the blazer. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But I think these shorts are just like a perfect summer staple. You will reach for them over and over again. And they're just going to be so versatile. Like, as you can see, I've got like how many different outfits? Like, you could literally pack all of that for like a trip and maybe like 2 pairs of shoes and like, I don't know, like your workout gear, and that would do you for quite a while. Like you could just put the things together in so many different ways, and that's what I really like when pieces are like versatile. And obviously like going into the colder seasons, like you could like layer the things. I mean, I guess with shorts it's a little bit of a hard sell because I guess linen is quite a summer fabric, but you can wear them in spring, you can wear them in summer. If you live in Australia like I do, you can wear them year round if you really want to. But I think there's something nice about dressing seasonally, and even though we don't get much of a winter in the Gold Coast, I like to pretend and like yeah, I like to layer up for like the few weeks where it actually gets really cold-ish. I say that in quotation marks because I think cold is subjective. But yeah, that was my little H&M haul. The white trousers in, I don't know why the camera is so low today. I'm just gonna bend over to talk to you. The white trousers that I was telling you about from H&M arrived, and I feel like these will sell out quite quickly, so I just wanted to share them with you. I would say normally in H&M for like pants or shorts I take a size 10, but I do think like these are quite oversized because a 10 was just way too big, and I think an 8 is just like fits perfect. So they have like a really nice like just front pleating detail. I did steam them, but because it's linen, I think they're like linen just creases as you wear it anyways. This is the same white H&M top. I thought it was really cute tucked in. The linens are not exactly the same, but it's up to you whether that bothers you or not. I think it looks okay. It's kind of gives jumpsuit vibes, but they have pockets, which we love, and I will back up so you can see them. They're just like a perfect like wide leg white linen classic trouser. They're so comfortable. I've paired them with these little tan slides underneath because I just really love white and tan together. They feel so comfortable. It feels like you're wearing pajamas when you're wearing them. So I think they're gonna be a really good option for summer. I can't remember if I saw them in other colors. I kind of wish they did other colors because like they're just super comfortable, and I think for the price point they're really like doing the most. So yeah, these are the white trousers, again just styled with a white linen shirt, which I feel like is such a staple in like anyone's wardrobe because it's just so versatile. Like there's so much you can do with it. And yeah, hopefully that gives you some ideas on how you could style these pieces together. So I feel like I mentioned yesterday how I was so obsessed with this white broderie dress. I mean, you've just seen it, but that was like the worst. I'll show you my outfit. Here's my sleeve. Um, but yeah, I can give you a full look in a second, but you have just seen it in the previous video. Um, so it's Saturday, and I thought, so at Harbourtown Outlets, there is a Ralph Lauren outlet store, which is like calling my name. And I actually went to go have a look at it before, but it was closed for renovations. And then they said they were open in August. It's August. I double checked. They're open. So yeah, I think we're going to go and just have a little look, because Ralph Lauren outlet store is like a siren song for me. Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything in particular. That's a lie, actually. I have a very specific tan, or it's more like a chocolate belt that I've seen online. I was thinking about getting it on eBay, but it is from an American shipper. Like all the good stuff is in the States, which is annoying, because like you can get it shipped here, but it's going to take a month. And yeah, I've just kind of had my eye on this. So I'm going to see if I can find it in person. If not, that's okay. I feel like when you go to like the outlet stores, you can't be like, oh, I want XYZ. You just have to go and look and see what there is. But yeah, and also they have like a lint store there, and they have like a pick and mix section. And speaking of like things that I just like to do, like, you know how I think it's really good to have a list of things that, like, if you're just in a weird mood, or you don't know what to do, or you're feeling strange, or you just need to pick me up, it's good to have like a menu of things that you know make you feel good, because then you just are like, okay, what on this list looks appealing to do. And one of my things is going to Harbourtown Outlets, going to the Lindt chocolate store, getting a few chocolates, walking around and looking at the things. I don't even have to buy anything. Like, I just like to look and eat my chocolate. So I'm not in a bad mood today. I actually feel quite good, even though I woke up at 3:40 this morning, which was a little bit more early than I would have liked. And then I tried to go back to sleep. I woke up again. It was 4, and I was like, whatever. Okay, I'll just get up. So yeah, I don't know. My inner alarm clock is set for like insanely early hours, and then I get tired at 8 p.m. and I go to bed at 8 p.m. So anyways, enough about my sleep schedule. I thought, let's go have a little look at the Ralph Lauren outlet. And there's a few other good like brands there as well. I'm hoping that by going early, I'm gonna like avoid the giant crowd. I'll see how much stuff I can film. I will try and film a few things. But we'll see, because obviously I don't want to try and get like a bunch of other people in. So yeah, we'll go and have a little look. So here's a better look at my outfit. I'm wearing, instead of me just showing you my sleeve, I'm wearing the H&M broderie cotton shirt dress, and I've paired it with these little, like, they're not real suede, they're, I guess you could call them vegan suede, little loafers. And then I've styled it up with the little tan and raffia bag that I unboxed with you guys the other day. I really think this is the perfect size bag, in my opinion. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's comfortable to wear on like the elbow of your arm. Being on the shorter side, I don't like super big bags unless it's like actually a tote bag, or I'm trying to carry around a lot of stuff, just because I find, I don't know, I love a tiny bag. And like, one of my skills in life is being able to fit an insane amount of stuff into a very small bag. Yeah, everyone has their talents. That's one of mine. So yeah, cute outfit for the day. I might be a little bit chilly. I did think about throwing on a base layer underneath, but I do think today is going to be warm, and we're going to be walking around. And I mean, some people say shopping is cardio, right? So yeah, let's get going. So we found the Ralph Lauren outlet store. I just feel like the guys' stuff had better options. Like, this was the ladies section, and it was a little bit smaller, and things were very colorful. But I did find, if I dug around, there was a few good little options in here. And I really like this like knit polo cable knit. I thought the prices were pretty good. That was 158 from what I remember. And yeah, there was a few like good basics. I mean, I love a navy cable knit anything, and I think this t-shirt is a really cute classic option. And I love the white pony on it as well. And there was a few things hiding. I've seen this dress everywhere. It's like kind of like a cotton material, like a jersey almost on top, and then like a cotton poplin on the skirt. And I think it looks really cute and comfortable belted. And I love that navy color. Lots of navy going on. And it was nice and empty on Saturday morning at like 9 a.m. Nobody was there, which was great. And I mean, I love this classic trench coat, but I just don't feel like there's a lot of situations where I would wear a trench in the Gold Coast, and I already have one, so probably not for right now. And I thought this shirt was cute. It was like their classic white shirt, but it was in sort of a different material. It was almost kind of stretchy, which I thought was kind of interesting. Would probably be super comfortable. And oh, we found a tan colored cable knit t-shirt, which I just think this would also be like a really good option. You would get so much wear out of that. And I did think the pricing was pretty good compared to regular retail pricing. I love the cardigans. I'm trying to find one like that, except in like that sage green. And the shirt dresses, super cute as well. I love the stripe on it. Perfect for summer. And there was a few more sort of neutral colors here. I mean, a white classic cotton shirt dress with a little pony detail. Super classic. You're gonna always be able to wear that. So there was a few good finds in here. I didn't actually try anything on, but yeah, I feel like I could go back, and maybe if you checked it regularly, you would find things in colors like you were looking for. Now we went into the men's section, which honestly, I thought it had better stuff, which kind of annoyed me, like sort of in better colors, not so many like pastel rainbow colors. And also just the merchandising in the men's section was way more my vibe. I think, yeah, here's a little vintage saddle and the riding boots, which I just love the styling details. I mean, obviously we're here to shop for clothes, not for homewares, but I do always like getting inspired in Ralph Lauren because I do really like their sort of like aesthetic in terms of homewares. And yeah, I guess there wasn't much. So we headed to the lint store. Secured the goods. So they have an Ariat store, which is one of my favorite boot brands, but they only have the Western boots, which makes me really sad. In New Look, I spotted this cute chocolate linen two-piece suit, which I thought would be really cute for summer. But the top, they only had it in a 10, which I do think is a little bit big. The trousers were an 8, and I think they're perfect. And I really liked this option. I thought it was really cute, but I didn't end up getting it because I just wanted the top to be in a size 8 as well, but I do love the colors of this. I feel like it's a really good trans-seasonal outfit, and I just love the rich chocolate brown. Also, you can see that I am trying on a yellow dress. Yellow is not really a color I think works very well for me as a dark autumn, or like not this shade of butter yellow, but I keep seeing it everywhere and I was like, I just want to try it on to see. So I think this dress is really cute, but yeah, the color is not it for me. I do like the neckline and the sort of halter neck, and the fabric felt really nice. I think it's a little bit too long for me. It just, the whole thing felt like it was a little bit sitting too low, and the halter was on like the tightest it goes, and the little bow detail on the back is super cute as well. But it was good to just try it on and see, and remind myself that don't get tempted by all the cute butter yellow stuff, because it just doesn't work for my season. Like, as a dark autumn, it's not really the vibe, but it was fun to try it on and just see. And this was a new look, if I didn't say that already. And I think this dress is really cute. If you were a season that works with this color, I think it would be a really great option. It was super comfortable. So yeah. Okay, back in the car. I feel like that was a good trip. I didn't find anything that I was really looking for. It was fun to check out the Ralph Lauren store, but I feel like both the Ralph Lauren and the Tommy Hilfiger stores had way better stuff for guys than they did for women. Like, the guys sections were like almost twice as big as the women's sections. And I just love how like stuff is merchandised in Ralph Lauren. Like, there was some old riding boots, there was an old saddle. Like, it was just really speaking to me, except in the women's section, it was very, very colorful. And I don't really wear a lot of color. And if I do wear it, it's like kind of a more muted, knocked back instead of like bright pastels, which is not really my vibe. So a little bit disappointing, but that's okay. Like, for me, the fun is in the looking, not necessarily like having to find something. So yeah, that was good. And I think because I was there pretty much when the shops opened on a Saturday morning. And I mean, if you're ever in the Gold Coast and you go to the Harbourtown Premium Outlets, apparently first thing in the morning is the time to go, because you actually had space to look around. There wasn't a million people like getting in your way. The stuff was all like neatly organized. It hadn't all been like picked through and like thrown around by lots of people. So yeah, it was actually a really good time to go. I've never been and had it be so quiet. So yeah, I feel like it was a good time to just go and have a look around. And now it's like about 10 and it's starting to get busy. I bought my chocolate, as you saw, and I like snarfled them all down while I was walking around. They were delicious. The tiramisu flavor is like chef's kiss. It's like coffee, chocolate. You know what tiramisu is. It's those flavors. They have flavors in the Lindt store that like I've never seen in normal retail. They have like birthday cake. They have, I can never pronounce this, stracciatella. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. But that was delicious. They have hazelnut, like double dark chocolate. I'm a dark chocolate girly. I don't really like milk chocolate, and I don't really like white chocolate either. But sometimes a little bit of milk chocolate is okay. But yeah, the flavors I got were really good, so that was delicious. And yeah, now it's starting to warm up, so I guess we're just gonna continue with the day and head on home. And I think today's a good day to get in the garden and plant my seeds. So yeah, let's get back home and go do that next.